Welcome to this very special edition of the KAJ Masterclass Live, the show which ensures that you profit from your time spent here with experts, either through their industry insights, information, or simply learning from them. And today we have Linda Grizely. She is a money mindset mentor and she guides women through transformative journeys with their money mindset. Welcome to the show, Linda.
Thanks, Ajay. Thanks for having me. Glad
You
to be
are
here.
welcome. You are welcome to the show, Linda. You are welcome to India in this online form. And I'm sure not just in India, but a lot of people across the globe will benefit from what we are discussing right now. We'll be talking about overcoming internal obstacles, mindset obstacles to financial success. So, help me understand, Linda, how does mindset come into money? I thought people earn money, then their money earns them money, and this is the way the world goes on. Where does the mindset? I thought mind helps you earn money, not the mindset. Help us understand the difference between mind and mindset with regards to our money.
Sure. There's several ways that the mindset affects our relationship with money. So one of the ways is our stories and our scripts, things that we've been taught over our lives from our parents, our grandparents, our teachers, our coaches, our first jobs, all these things about money that have been drilled into our heads about what we can or can't do or what we're worth, as well as our own internal limiting beliefs, thinking that I'm not worthy or I'll never be rich or things are out of reach for me. So there's the things that people tell us and there's the things that we tell ourselves. And those are the things that stop us sometimes from getting ahead because we're putting those internal obstacles in our way.
Right, right. But then, how is it different than the practical aspects of life? If I just think in my mind about money, how does it actually become reality? I want to understand that part. Why I ask this is a lot of times nowadays people talk about an abundant mindset. Fine with that, nothing wrong with that. But then having that mindset, it can, you can imagine that money is coming, money will come into your life, and then it may be different, reality might be different. Sometimes you may almost hallucinate about money, and that whatever little money you have, you will spend it thinking, having an abundance mindset, and you will be lower. So I want to understand, to look at things practically, from whatever point of view one may want to look at.
Yeah. So an abundance mindset, some people think that it's just thinking, about that money will come to me. But really, it's more than that. It's more of like positivity and feeling like there's enough money to go around in the world and enough money that it will come my way. But it's not making stupid mistakes. I mean, you still have to budget and you still have to live within your means. But the idea is that if you go throughout your life constantly thinking that you're struggling or constantly feeling that struggle, it's really hard to overcome that negativity that you're putting out. So having that abundance mindset creates a positive mindset around money. Feeling that you're comfortable and living within your means will help you feel that comfort. Um, and having the positive outlook that you're going to get past that if you're in a hard space, right? Positive outlook, forward looking, abundance. It's coming my way. I'm working hard for it. And when I get it, I'm going to do good with it. So people that have a negative feeling towards money, that don't have an abundance mindset, let's say they're constantly struggling to get ahead. They're always feeling like they're in competition, either with other businesses or people that are in the same line, or even like neighbors, keeping up with the other people around you, feeling like you need to live their lifestyle. When you're constantly feeling that struggle, you constantly have negative feelings building up inside of you. So the abundance mindset is more than just feeling like that money is going to come my way or believing that money is going to come my way, but it's focusing on all the positive things about money.
Right. So you talk about, overcoming internal obstacles to financial success. What are these internal obstacles? Who creates it? I create it, or my belief system creates it, or my reality creates it? I want to understand that from you.
Sure, all of the above. So a lot of it comes from the way we grew up and what our situation was and how what our parents' money stories were. And so a lot of that we were brought up to believe a certain way about money. A lot of us didn't even talk about money in our households. It was a taboo subject. So it was never brought out into the open. We may or may not have understood how our parents were spending their money, if they were saving, if they were living paycheck to paycheck. But we certainly all had a feeling about whether we were comfortable or not, right? Was there stress about money in our household? Was there overspending in our household? Was there like, frivolous activity going on where it just seemed like there was an endless supply of money that maybe there really wasn't? So all of these things create our lifestyle beliefs about money and our money scripts that we're given, but then also the stories that we give ourselves. Like if we feel stuck and we think like I'll never be rich, then if we're focusing on that negativity, that's something that we need to overcome internally. Why would you think that you could never be rich? Do you not think you're smart enough? Do you think that you don't have the opportunity, the same opportunity as other people? How do you get over that obstacle if you don't feel like you have the opportunity? How do we create that opportunity? And how do you see yourself in a different light? So, and then even like first jobs or coaches that we had, things that they tell you that make you think that you're not worthy. You start to believe those things, right? You feel like you failed at something. So I use an example of like people that start out maybe in a career that they thought they wanted, and then they realize that's not what they wanted. Either they find out they're not good at it, but that doesn't mean they're not good at anything. It just means they're not good at that one thing. Or they feel like they failed, right? And they feel like, gosh, I'm a failure. I got let go from this job, and I can't keep a job. But yet we need to figure out what that reason is that's happening and figure out that obstacle, and then show the person, or not show them, but make themselves realize that this is what's holding them back. It's themselves. They're in their own way, and that's what they need to work on.
Right, right, Linda. So money mindset is just about getting more money if you don't have money, or it's also about managing money, doing the right things with the money you have? How do you look at that? Does anyone come who have got lots of money and still they need your help to manage their money because they want to change their mindset? Or is it only about people like me who are broke, who do not have money, they come to you?
It's not actually about how much money you have. Sometimes it is about getting to a point where you can live your lifestyle that you want, but it's really about being comfortable in a lifestyle, whatever that happens to be. So living within your means within a lifestyle, and if you have a certain lifestyle that you're working toward, then that's a goal for you, right? Sometimes the goal is a feeling and not necessarily a number. So you want to get, most people, I should say, want to get to the point where they're feeling secure in their finances and they feel like they've got enough to live the lifestyle that they want. But even people that have millions of dollars don't feel comfortable with their money, right? They might have a lot of money, but they might not feel confident in how they're spending it. And they still might have stress over money, stressing over how they're going to manage it or how they're going to keep it, or even understanding the life of money, like how long it really actually lasts, right? $1 million does not go very far when you're looking at a lifetime of living, right? So even whether you're looking at retirement or you're looking at, financial independence, retiring early, or even just saving for something, there's all types of mindsets that put obstacles in our way to reaching those goals.
Right, right, Linda. So the clients that come to you, what is it that they generally come for? What is it that they ask for? How do you get them started with this whole, creation of a new mindset for them?
So they come for various reasons, but mostly I work with women. And I do it in a group setting so that we have a community where we can support each other and they can see that they're not alone, rather than just doing one-on-one coaching. And a lot of times they're just looking for confidence, right? I can narrow it down to like that one main underlying thing is getting the confidence to know that they can do it, and stop listening to all those internal and external beliefs that have been put in their head over the years. So really that's, I think, what they're looking for is a transformation into a confident mindset about their money.
Right, right. So, is there a particular process that you follow? Is there a particular process for them to follow? Say, somebody who is listening to this particular show and they want also to change their mindset about money. Different cultures, people have different ways of looking at money. Some cultures have a, saving sort of a mindset, which is fine with them. But then, not necessarily that their money mindset is coming on their way, but they would like to learn from you if any of these methods can help them. So, if you can share some of the things that they can do in whichever part of the world they are, and that can, make them look at money the way you want others to look at.
Yeah, so I do have a whole curriculum. So it's like a course. And throughout the course, there are, it's an 8-week course. There's 7 assessments that are built by psychologists. And they're based on over 40 years of experience from these psychologists building these assessments about money mindset, money scripts, your wealth building story, your financial risk. It covers a plethora of things, but really it ends up being like a well-rounded overall look at like how you feel and what you think about money. And then we talk about that in our meetings. So we talk about that. And we all meet virtually and we discuss, what our results were, because it gives you written results back. Discuss what our results were, what it means to us, why that might be happening. So it's really just taking them through a journey of self-discovery.
Right, right, Linda. You talk about a money story or money script. What is that?
So those are the beliefs that you've given, that you've built or been given throughout your life through your experiences. That's what the money script or the money story is called. And the term money script was made by Brad Klontz. He's a psychologist. He writes a lot of books, so people could go read his books and learn a lot about their money mindset too.
Right, right. So, group coaching, group programs, so not one-to-one coaching. Why is it so?
That's because of the community that's involved. Women especially really like the support of other women. And the community gives them that support, plus the knowledge that other people are in the same boat or going through the same thing. We like to know that we're not alone. And it really helps to have that be that experience that we're going through together, going through a transformational journey with other people.
Right, Linda. Now, talking of money, a lot of people start association with money, having less of it or more of it, as with their self-worth. How can people look at money beyond that, either giving them that identity or beyond it becoming as part of their self-worth? Is it necessary that money has to become part of my self-worth, or is it how can we separate them? What is it that you tell them about this part in your coaching?
Yeah, so that is a big part of it, right? They feel like they don't have a lot of self-worth because they don't have a lot of net worth, right? But really, net worth is just a number. It doesn't really mean anything. What really matters is how happy you are internally and how comfortable you are. I think that I may have mentioned this earlier, but a goal sometimes is not a number, but it's a feeling, right? So I think that most people, if they're planning for, say, retirement, their idea is that they want to be carefree in retirement. They want to know that they have enough money or enough income streams coming in to know that they're going to live and not have to worry, right? They want to know that all the bills are going to be paid and that they're not going to run out of money. So the end goal is not a number. I need X amount of money. The end goal is like, I want to know that I am going to have this carefree feeling when I retire. So talking about like whether a number or net worth is your value, like your personal value, it's not. That feeling that you get is your personal value.
Absolutely, absolutely. There is much to understand about money from you, Linda, and I'm sure a lot of people, lot of women would like to know more about money mindset, about money, and your coaching. So, what's the best way for them to connect with you?
They can find my website at mindsetandmoney.com. And from there, I've got social media links. I've got a links page. There's information on my money mindset and mastery cohort and other events that I have available.
Wonderful. With this, it's a wrap on this very special edition of the KAJ Masterclass Live. Thank you so much indeed for joining us.
Thank you, Ajay.